I'm Dorothy Godin, broker with Remax Crown Realty here in Sudbury, Ontario, and welcome to Thursday Thoughts. Things that are a turnoff to your buyer right away. And we've talked about this a lot. When I sit with my sellers, we set up the expectation about what I need them to do to make sure that that first impression is the best impression because you never get a second chance. So these are some basic things that really turn off buyers. Right now in this market in Sudbury, we have a lot of snow, and I know it's difficult to keep up, but if you know that you have showings, make sure that the snow is cleaned right to the door, off the deck. Make sure that, everybody is safe. And also, make sure that your railings are safe, that there's nothing that feels like it's going to fall apart, and your front door should be very inviting and clean. The thing is, if you don't do these things, people will wonder, well, what else don't they do? It's the same with any deferred little maintenance. You had a water leak 5 years ago, but you never fixed that little stain. You have a broken light fixture that, it's been there for 10 years, doesn't bother you, but it will bother the first time home buyer. So any deferred maintenance should be done. If you patched a wall, 3 years ago and it's still patchy and you haven't painted it, get it done because I'm telling you, the buyer will say, "What else are they not? What else are they not doing in this house that they should be doing?" Smell is so powerful. You really have to be careful with your smells. Even, when people put in these plugins, fresheners, they can be overwhelming. And when people have them, on every floor in every second room, buyers are wondering, well, what are they trying to cover? So be careful with your animal smells, your cooking smells. And for the love of God, don't be smoking a joint just before you have a showing because that has become a real turnoff for people. There's the really awkward showings that are preventable, and that is, the seller being home, super awkward. My buyers now are a guest in your home, and they'll just walk through and be polite, and they'll be in and out within a couple of minutes. Where if you're not home, they're taking their time. They're looking at the layout. They're looking at the flow. They're looking at the furnace. 20 minutes we should be there, to look at the house. But when you're there as a seller, you'll notice that showing is super fast. Buyers and animals, people love animals. And as soon as your animal is there, especially if they're friendly and they're coming up, I'm losing precious time showing your house because my people are, enjoying your animal. So if the animal could not be there, that is better for sure. It just makes it really awkward. And like I say, we're missing very, very precious time. If possible, the lights should be turned on and the lights should be able to be left on. Then we're not awkwardly looking for all the switches. Uh, Pricing, of course, if you're overpriced, overpricing and underpricing are two big problems in our market right now, and I think that's for a totally different a different a different day to talk about because those are a big deal. Make sure to maintain the temperature in the house. I know it's winter and we've had some cold weather, and a lot of people, when the house is vacant, they don't want to put the heat up. But I'll tell you, nothing is worse than coming into a house and the temperature is really low and your feet are cold. Similar to if it's too hot. So just maintain a nice temperature in your house, and that will make for a nice showing. So there's a lot of things that sellers can do, and we talk about this when we're listing. It's all a lot of small things that add up to something really big, and that's your buyer's first impression. And like I say, you only have that one time to make a good impression, so make it a good one. As always, you can reach me at Dorothy Godin at remax.net or 705-561-2360. Have a great week.